I think that that's a very, 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 very powerful concept. It's going to be really liberating for the world is if there's suppressed pricing and an open free market competition for financial experiences. It's where the consumer holds all the leverage and the power. And it's going to be very easy for them to switch. The problem that I have is when I walk into Starbucks today, if I ask the guy next to me, how you paying for your coffee? It's a very dumb question. Cash isn't even allowed in the US right now because of COVID. So it's either his Visa card or his MasterCard. That's it. There are no other options, right? And so it doesn't matter how much he hates the experience and the fees and the limits that are implied and the information and data mining that these companies do on him. He doesn't have the luxury of choice. In an open system, if Starbucks were to have an interoperable Lightning Network QR code checkout or some form of checkout, how am I paying for this coffee becomes a fascinating question. I use Strike because I don't want to spend my Bitcoin because I get my direct deposit there. Or I use Coinbase, or I use maybe Visa becomes interoperable, or I'm a cypherpunk. I value my privacy highly. I have a node running over Tor in my basement that I'm buying my coffee with. And the consumer now has the power and luxury of dictating their preferred experience. And then that's when the market gets extraordinarily competitive over that experience and optimizing for what the consumer wants, as opposed to, Visa has this monopoly that they've gatekeeped. And when was the last time they optimized for the issuing side for the consumer? I wasn't born. So I really think it'll do a lot for like the health of society, for privacy, basic human rights. I'm excited for the day that I can walk into a coffee shop and it's really up to me to be interoperable with the monetary settlement standard, as opposed to having two options that ultimately are incentivized to use my data and the quality of my life to monetize.
So basically what you're saying is similar